So good morning students. Yesterday we finished till the first battle of Panipat, right? The first battle of Panipat was fought between Babur and Ibrahim Lodi. And who was Ibrahim Lodi? He was the last ruler of Delhi Sultanate. After get defeated by Babur, the Delhi Sultan's rule was ended, and this was the battle that took place between Ibrahim Lodi and Babur. And the battle that took place between Ibrahim Lodi and Babur was named as the first battle of Panipat, as it was fought in Panipat. Okay. Then who was Babur? Babur, he was the first strong ruler who started the Mughal Empire. Okay, Babur was the first ruler of the Mughal Empire, and he succeeded in defeating the Delhi Sultans. He succeeded in defeating the last ruler of Delhi Sultan, that was Ibrahim Lodi. Okay. Then next come Battle of Khanwa. As I told you that Babur was the king of which place? He was the king of Kabul. Okay, and he had the thought of capturing India, but he could not capture India with the help of Daulat Khan Lodi and Rana Sanga. These two people, Rana Sanga and Daulat Khan Lodi, helped Babur to fight with the Delhi Sultan and to capture India. But the main aim of these two people was to bring Babur to India, and then Babur will win. Then again Babur will leave India. They thought that Babur will leave India and they will get the throne. Okay, they thought like that, but things changed. What happened when Babur defeated Ibrahim Lodi? He tried to capture India. Okay, and that became a very big trouble for Rana Sanga and Daulat Khan Lodi. Then the Battle of Khanwa started. That is, these two people started, Rana Sanga and Daulat Khan Lodi started defeating Babur. Okay, they started defeating Babur. Babur was the ruler of Kabul who succeeded in defeating Ibrahim Lodi, and he succeeded in capturing India. Although Rana Sanga and Daulat Khan Lodi had invited Babur to invade India, see here, okay, read the line. They invited Babur to invade India, that is to capture India. They had mistakenly believed conquest was not his aim. They thought that Babur will not capture India, but the things turned wrong. Their all plans were failed. They had hoped Babur would return to Kabul after defeating the last of the Lodis. And they thought that Babur will return to Kabul, as he was the king of Kabul. Kabul, it is given here. They thought that he will return to Kabul, but he didn't return to Kabul, and he stayed in India. However, their calculation proved wrong. Babur decided to stay back in India and establish his rule. This angered Rana Sanga, who decided to overthrow Babur. And who was Rana Sanga? He was one of the rulers of India. Okay, he was not as powerful as Ibrahim Lodi. Therefore, they invited Babur to help them to throw Ibrahim Lodi from his throne. You know throne. If you don't know the meaning, then you can take help of dictionary. Babur decided to stay back in India and establish his rule. This angered Rana Sanga, who decided to overthrow Babur. Rana Sanga managed to unite many Rajput leaders and challenged Babur in Khanwa. So this fight was taken place between Rana Sanga, Daulat Khan Lodi and Babur. But Babur won the battle, and the battle was known as the Battle of Khanwa. Okay, the battle. If a question will come that what was the right something about Battle of Khanwa, then you will have to write the battle that took place between Rana Sanga, Daulat Khan Lodi and Babur. And why did the battle take place between them. That things you have to write. Okay, Battle of Khanwa. So it is clear to you. Next come Battle of Chanderi. So after defeating Rana Sanga and Daulat Khan Lori, Babur again tried to capture Malwa in India. It is located in India, which was another Rajput stronghold. So Rajput used to rule over Malwa. So he fought with the Rajputs and he succeeded in capturing Malwa. The victories at Khanwa and Chanderi. So Babur finally succeeded in capturing Khanwa and Chanderi. Khanwa is the name of a place, and again Chanderi was also a name of place. So he is succeeded in capturing those two places. Okay, this is all about Battle of Chanderi. Then next comes, you have to remember the dates also. This battle took place in 1527 AD. The next battle took place in AD 1528. Then next comes the Battle of Ghagra. So the Battle of Ghagra took place between which people? Now I will say you. So as you know, Babur succeeded in capturing Khanwa and Chanderi, right? By defeating all the Rajputs and the Delhi Sultans. Then next comes, there was a brother of Ibrahim Lori. Okay, Ibrahim Lori was badly defeated by Babur, right? So there was one brother of Ibrahim Lori, and the name of his brother was Mahmud Lori. So Mahmud Lori was in very much anger as Babur won the battle with his brother. Therefore, what he did? Mahmud Lori wanted to have a battle with Babur, and the battle that took place between Ibrahim Lori's brother Mahmud Lori and Babur, and that battle was known as the Battle of Ghagra, as this battle took place in Ghagra. So he collected many leaders and rulers to fight with Babur, but at last he was defeated by Babur. Babur turned to a very powerful ruler, and Babur won victory over Mahmud Lori also. So from all this, what we come to know that Ibrahim Lori, Babur was a ruler, right? He succeeded in Battle of Khanwa, Battle of Chanderi, and Battle of Ghagra. 3 battles he won in 3 places. So he captured all those 3 places in India and extended his power over India. He captured these places, okay, at that time. Are you clear with this? Then next comes Humayun. So Humayun was the son of Babur. Okay, he was the next ruler after Babur. At first Babur came. Babur was a Mughal ruler, right? Babur was a Mughal ruler, and he was the first ruler. Then next comes Humayun. And who was Humayun? Humayun was the son of Babur. Okay, and the meaning of Humayun is fortunate or very lucky. Very lucky or positive things refers to. Fortunate means positive, okay. Humayun means positive, but Humayun faced very much problem at that time, because as Babur was in power, he left over many responsibilities over Humayun. He died by doing little things, okay. He could not work much as he died, and all the pressure was given to Humayun. Now Humayun have to rule over India, but Humayun was not as powerful as Babur, as his father, okay. Humayun was not as powerful as his father. See here, after Babur's death, his son Humayun took over the Mughal throne. Humayun means fortunate, but right from the start his rule was full of problems. Yes, he faced many problems because many works are left over by his father. Mughal rule in India was still in its early stages, and he had to touch task of consolidating it in the face of resistance from other regional rulers. So his main problem was to fight with the other regional rulers also. Okay, such as the Rajput. Yes, he had to fight with the Rajput after death of Babur. This was especially difficult for Humayun as he lacked his father's skill. Yes, he was not as powerful ruler as his father Babur. Okay, and right, during his short rule, Babur had not been able to establish a system of administration over his territories. Administration means, you know, he could not govern as like a ruler over the territories. Territories are the places which was captured by Babur. And which were the places captured by Babur? Ghagra, Dhanua, right? All this we got in the last page. These were the places captured by Babur. And those places were known as the territories. Okay? So, Babur had not been able to establish a system of administration over his territories. He was not successful in making a strong base of governance over his people. So this task had also fallen on Humayun's soldiers. In addition, at the time of Humayun took over the throne, Mughal finances were also in a bad shape. So he was facing financial problems also. Besides, Humayun faced steep opposition from his brothers. Yes, when Babur died, then Babur divided his land, his territories. He gave territories to his different sons. Okay, he had many sons, and he gave them different territories to capture. But Humayun was more powerful than his other brothers. Therefore, he was able to become the second ruler of the Mughal Empire. Okay, but he faced jealousy from his other brothers. In keeping with Babur's wishes, Humayun had given each of his brothers a province. Yes, Humayun gave all his provinces to brothers. Provinces means places. Okay, some territories were given to his brothers as he promised his father. However, they were not happy with their inheritance and rebelled against him. So they were not happy with him and they started having battles. Rebellions means battles. They started having battles against Humayun. Who had battles against Humayun? His brothers. His own brothers had battles with Humayun's. Okay. This led to many problems for the ruler. So because of all this, Humayun had to face many difficulties, and what he did, he had to run away to Iran. Okay, he ran away to Iran for 15 years because of all these difficulties. And he also faced problem from other rivals. Rivals means those who were fighting with him. Okay, other rulers who were fighting with him, and his rivals were Bahadur Shah, the ruler of Gujarat, and Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri. These two persons were his rivals. Rivals means the people who were in competition with him. They were competing with Humayun. Okay, so because of all this problem, he had to run to Iran. Okay, so then next we shall learn what was the war. What were the wars that took place between Bahadur Shah and Humayun? It is given here. I shall explain this in the next video. Till then, you have to read the lesson, otherwise you will not understood. Okay, you will not understand the lesson unless you read it. So read the lesson, then only you can understand it. So from the very first, you read the lesson till here, and in the next video I will explain these two topics. Then we will start the Sur dynasty. Okay, within 3 days we can finish that chapter, and also try to do this.